What's up, guys? This is Fast Friday. I am John Vickers, owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the C4 method, where we help athletes maximize their athleticism through speed, strength, power, and multi-directional skill without gimmicky exercises and without gimmicky equipment. And now we've added Brand the Athlete to help you maximize your profits from NIL. Today's Fast Friday, I want to talk to you about energy system development. So what is energy system development? Energy system development is conditioning, right? We've all done conditioning if we're an athlete. We've done a bunch of sprints, we've done a bunch of distance running, we've done a bunch of different things to help improve our conditioning. Well, a lot of that conditioning that is being done and has been done in the past actually is not very beneficial for you as an athlete. Especially if you're a sprinter. If you're a sprinter running miles, especially if you're a sprinter doing a 2-mile warm-up during track practice, it's being done wrong. And I will tell you that. I will tell you that for sure. So with this, I wanted to simplify this for you a little bit. Okay, so the body, I'm not going to go into the science behind it, but the body uses energy differently throughout specific periods of time when it comes to conditioning and when it comes to your ability to perform rep after rep at a high level. And oftentimes this is not really constructed in the right way. It's just a bunch of random running, a bunch of random sprints, a bunch of random runs. Like I can't even give you everything because there's so much stuff out there that's being done and it's being done wrong. Now, when it comes to energy system development with us at Explosive Performance Academy, we have 3 main energy systems that we work with when it comes to training an athlete. Okay? The 3 main systems. We have phosphocreatine. Okay, so the phosphocreatine, these are quick explosive movements. This is between 2 seconds to 20 seconds. Okay, of running. Okay, now the thing with this is we are trying to get a full rest in between reps. Okay, a full rest being 2 to 3 minutes, depending on where the athlete is in the off season. So 2 to 3 minutes of rest in between each rep. So it might be a 2-second rep, but you're taking 2 to 3 minutes rest in between. Because what we want is we want the body, the central nervous system, and the body to be able to regenerate the phosphocreatine necessary to go 100% again for the next rep. So we're taking 2 to 3 minutes rest in between. Okay, in between. Now, you might be asking me, well, in football, we have a 6-second play at most. And then we have 35 to 45 seconds rest in between plays. Why would we take a 2 to 3 minute rest? Well, early on, if we're working on speed, this is what we're going to do. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take these full rests. But when it comes to conditioning, say we have like 40-yard shuttles, and we'll add 2 of them each week. We'll start out with a 45-second rest. Okay, so it's a little bit different. So it's more of a game-like situation. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. And this is more of a focus once we get closer to the season. Okay? Then, so this is actually, we call this alactic conditioning. And then we have lactic acid conditioning. Okay, so this is fun. Okay, this actually is not fun at all. All right, so lactic acid conditioning is from 21 seconds to really like 75 seconds. So it's a 200-meter sprint, it's a 300-meter sprint, it's a 400-meter sprint. Okay, and when we say that, I'm not talking about 1 rep. I'm talking about multiple reps on top of each other. So like this, like I said, it's a 200, 300, 400. Okay, and they'd be repeats. So we might do 4 200s. We might do 6 200s. We might do 3 300s with a 5-minute rest. And then we go do 1 200. Okay, and then we start to add the 200s. We might do 4 400s, okay, with a little bit of rest. Now the rest period is between 1 minute and 3 minutes, depending on where we are in the off season. Okay, like early on, we might have 4 200s with 3 minutes rest in between because the athlete is very deconditioned. So they need that rest period to recover. And they might not even recover in that period of time, but it's going to improve as they go. Okay, then we have max oxygen consumption. Okay, so this is 76 seconds to like 5 minutes or beyond, really, when it comes to conditioning. If you're a distance athlete, it's different. Obviously, if you're going to run a marathon, if you're going to do a triathlon, it's way different than this. Okay, but with this, we're taking 3 to 5 minutes rest. And for our athletes that are not distance runners or distance athletes, this max oxygen consumption is going to be more about doing a circuit that is 3 to 5 minutes long. So it'd be circuit training. Okay, I actually did this with my Olympic gold medalists and silver medalist ice dancing teams on a regular basis. They would have a routine that was like 3 minutes long. So we would have a 3-minute circuit with a bunch of different exercises. So it could be some jogging, some sprinting, some jumping, some lunges, things like that. Things that really translated to their sport. And then they would take a 3 to 5 minute rest and we'd do it again. We might do 3 of those. So that was just different for them. But this is the frame, this is the container of what we use to help our athletes maximize their conditioning, maximize their energy system development. It's not just conditioning, it's energy system development, because we really want to try to develop the energy systems and not just condition an athlete and run them into the ground. Because running you into the ground is going to cause problems in the future. It's going to cause injuries, it's going to cause overtraining. We want to make sure that you're performing the best that you can possibly perform. And if you're just being run into the ground, you're not going to be performing the best that you can be. So think about this. Think about using your energy system development in terms of your conditioning rather than just being run into the ground when it comes to conditioning. I hope you enjoy this. Now, if you did like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and then share this with anybody that you feel can find value from this. Okay, make sure you share it with somebody. We're doing this for free. That's all I'm asking for back. Just share this with somebody that could use it and it would bring value to. Have a great day. Talk to you next week.